everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I cover oily skin, hooded eyes, and beauty. Today's just gonna be a relaxed video. I'm gonna be creating a Christmas look for hooded eyes. So as I'm doing that, I will also be throwing in some tips and tricks for hooded eyes. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I zoomed you guys in just a little bit closer so you can really see what I'm doing on my eyes. And then just so you know, this right here is my mirror. I've already primed and prepped my skin. So for my eyes, I went ahead and used my Urban Decay Potion Primer, and it's the anti-aging one. And then I already did my eyebrows just because I wanted to get that out of the way. Okie dokie, so to start off this look, I'm gonna be using the Natasha Mini Metropolis palette. I've already done a review on this, and I mean, I guess you guys can already tell, I love it. So if you haven't seen that review, I will link it up here or whatever here, so you guys can go see that if you want. Okay, so I haven't set my eyeshadow primer just yet because I was wanting to use this color right here. I'm really liking this. It's more of like a neutral shade, and I kind of feel like it's gonna lay a base down for me to blend out my shadows. So I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. brush. It's just an eyeshadow brush, and I honestly don't think that they sell this anymore, but if you can get your hands on them, it's amazing. I love them. So it just kind of like cancels out like all of my redness, my veins, my imperfections on the lids. I think this just makes it look really nice. I think even for like a no makeup look, this is perfect. Just to do like a wash all over the lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into my creases for my transition shade. I'm gonna be using the 35F tapered blending brush from Farrah, and I'm gonna go into this color right here called Rope. I really like this color because it's more of like a mustardy yellow. I think it's really, really pretty. So I'm just gonna put this all over the crease of my eyelid. So for the people who do have hooded eyes, we do wanna take our transition shade up just a little bit. So normally the transition shade will go in the crease, but because we have hooded eyes, our crease is actually in here, but you can't really see it because of the hood that is covering it. So we want to kind of create that illusion of having a crease where it's supposed to be. So we are going to take it up just a little bit, and we want to make sure that we're taking it up enough to where whenever your eyes are open, you'll be able to see it. Okay, so I'm just going to do the other eye. So another trick that I do have for you is if you accidentally put on way more eyeshadow than you planned, like this here, this one is just a little bit heavier, just get a clean brush and just start to blend it out, and then the problem pretty much fixes itself. The look that I'm wanting to create is gonna be a Christmassy halo eye. So I'm not gonna be doing anything crazy like using concealer. I'm not cutting the crease. I'm not really doing that. I'm really gonna just be solely focusing on the eyeshadows to do that halo trick for me. So that is what I'm gonna be doing, and I feel like I am going to use this just to deepen the crease just a little bit. This color is Bowl. So I'm definitely going to be using this color here to kind of deepen that, and then we're going to get to the glitters. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking this Farrah brush, and it's the 3 mini tapered blending, and I'm just going to go into that color and just deepen this just a little bit. Not too much. I just want to create some depth. And again, because I have hooded eyes, I'm going to take this crease up just a little bit. Okay, so now because I added that color on there, I do want to go back to the brush that I was using with the color Rope, and then just blend out any harsh lines, any patchiness, because really I was just laying down the color. All right, there we go. Now I'm just gonna do it to the other side. So now that I've created some depth, I'm gonna go into the main attraction of this palette, and it's gonna be this color here, Jubilee. So for my brush, I'm just gonna be using the Eco Tools, and it's the shade side. So it's that one that is a 2-in-1. So I'm using the shade side, and it does have a define little angle brush. So I'm just taking it here on the inner corners, and then I'm gonna also take it on the outer corner. As you can see, there's some fallout, but I went ahead and decided to do my face makeup afterwards for this reason. I do want to kind of do like a winged shadow look as well, just to kind of elongate my eyes, just because I have really small eyes. I really want to make them look a lot bigger. So to do that, we are going to really stretch it out like this. So right now, to get the most out of this shade, I'm really just packing on the color, and then I'm gonna worry about blending in just a minute. So to blend this out, just to make it not so harsh, I'm gonna go back into that Farrah brush, the 3 mini tapered, with that color here, Bowl, and then just blend everything just a little bit. I'm not going to have this real gradient, like blending going on. I just don't want the lines to be so harsh. So now for the part that makes this a halo eye, I'm gonna be putting on that color, and it is Blaze, right in that middle. So because I have hooded eyes, I'm gonna wanna take this color here all the way up to where that brown shade is, where I created that crease for myself, just so that way you can see the gold shadow whenever my eyes are open. So, just like that. Now I know I have some harsh edges going on, but we are going to blend those out. So now, because I'm done with that and I kind of want everything to blend seamlessly, I am gonna be going back to my Farrah 3 mini tapered blending brush. I'm not gonna put more product on it. I'm just going to blend just a little bit, just so that way it doesn't look so harsh. Now I'm gonna use my other Farrah brush. It's the 35F tapered blending, the one that I used originally to put on that mustard color, and just blend. So now that the top is blended, I'm just going to blend these two here. So that way there are no harsh lines. I don't really want to mix it that much because it is going to become like this teal color, and I don't really want to do that for this look. Because of the blending, some of the shimmer, some of the glitter has kind of faded away. So I am gonna go back into those shimmer shades and just deepen up this a little bit, just a little. Just going to be using a makeup remover wipe to clean this up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing on this side. So now that I'm done with the top lids, I am gonna be doing the rest of my makeup off camera, so that way I can do my lower lids on camera. I'll be right back. So I am back with the rest of my makeup, and of course, if you guys are curious, it will be in the description box below. Now for my bottom lids, I'm just gonna be mimicking pretty much what I did on the top. So let's get to it. So just like on my top, I did that transition shade, that mustardy yellow. I'm gonna be doing it on the bottom lids as well, just so that way everything can blend well together. I do like how you can still see that mustardy color, so I want that to really show on the bottom lids as well. So same brush that I used on the top lids, it's the Farrah 35F tapered blending, and I'm just gonna squish it just a little bit because I don't really have that much real estate underneath my eyes, so I am gonna squish it and then just kind of smudge everything. I'm first gonna do tapping motions. Tap, 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 and then just start like swiping motions. I have the tendency to go too far down, so I try to keep it as small as possible. That way, if I need to add more, I can add more, because taking it away is gonna be just a pain in the butt. To be honest, I'm actually kind of liking this on its own. Like, do I want to add those colors? I kind of like how bright and vibrant this looks. Okay, let's just see how this goes when I do this side. Okay, no, I'm just gonna copy what I did on the top. I just love the sparkle way too much, and it's Christmas. Like, the sparklier, the better. So I won't be using the brushes that I used on top, just because they are a little bit bigger, and I need to get very, very precise with where I'm gonna be placing my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna be getting just a very small paddle brush. It doesn't have a name or anything like that, but it's just a very small paddle brush. So I'm gonna do that to just kind of pat the eyeshadow on, and then I will use it also just to blend just a little bit. I'm just gonna start with the Jubilee color. Let's put it on the outer corners first. I want this to really match up with the top layer, or the top lid. Now let's get the inner corner. Let's brush away that fallout. So I'm basically gonna get the exact same brush. This is just clean and the bristles are a little bit longer, but all I need is just a flat paddle brush. And then this color is gonna go right in the middle. This is looking so good. I'm so glad that I decided to do this. So I'm gonna do it on the other side and I'll be right back. So I actually used my Pixie by Petra to highlight my face. And so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that for the inner corners and right underneath my brow. And I used this gold shade here. So I feel like it's gonna brighten, but not really take away from the shimmeriness that's going on. I just needed a subtle glow. Now that my lids are complete, I'm gonna be putting on mascara. It's gonna be the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and I will be putting on false lashes, and it's the Eleganza ABH, the Norvina collection. I'll be right back so you guys can see. All right, so here is the final look. I am so happy with how this turned out. It looks so gorgeous. And of course, you guys know lashes make everything so much better. And these lashes are like one of my absolute favorites. And of course, if you guys are still wondering what is on my face, go ahead and look at the description box below because I'll have everything listed down for you. But I am so excited. Let me know, are you guys gonna be trying this look out for Christmas, New Year's, whatever? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more content. I do upload every Wednesday and Saturday at noon Central Time, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys so much. Bye.